Welcome back, YouTube, to another video. So we are at HEB, home of the brave, but we're about to pick up some food really quick and then head back to the house. So I just got off of work from TF today. I work from 8 to 4. We're gonna go ahead and pick up some food so we can meal prep. Like I said from my last video, I normally meal prep from Sunday to Wednesday and from Wednesday to Saturday. So we're gonna pick up some food. I'm gonna show you guys what I normally get around this time. I'm gonna switch up my carb sources a little bit because rice isn't really working for me right now. HEB is a little bit weird when it comes to filming, so I'm just gonna show you guys some of the items I'm gonna pick up, and I'll talk to you guys after we. And I've never seen this here at HEB, but we're gonna actually get some ground chicken this time too. The goat of all peanut butters, water. So a lot of people ask me like what I season my food with since I eat pretty clean. There is a nice low sodium seasoning at my job that I want to try out, but for now, this is what I use. Mrs. Dash has like 20 different flavors, but I normally use this here to season any of my meats that I normally get, or if you want to get like, I guess fancy, you can use the onion and herb or the lemon pepper if you're making like some wings or something, but I like using this one. It works fine for me. All right, so if y'all caught that, man, all this cost me about $42 for about a week's worth of food. All right, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another day of the vlog. It's actually Wednesday night. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm getting ready to prep up some chicken. I want to show you guys my overnight oats recipe. So this is not my normal recipe that I normally would use, but it's still pretty good. I normally do overnight oats only because when I wake up, I'm normally getting up, getting dressed, and I'm leaving. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be putting into tonight's recipe, and maybe you guys can use it. I don't know. There he is.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me.
There he is.
Physically fit himself. How y'all doing?
Alright guys, so I'm gonna make this super quick since my pops just got home. I'm normally not home this early, so I want to chop it up with him for a little bit, but I'm gonna show you guys normally how I prepare my oats. I'm not gonna go through the whole ordeal only because I gotta save time tonight because I still gotta cook this chicken. I still gotta get ready for tomorrow. But if I was to weigh out my oats, I would use like a regular scale like this, and generally I would do 80 to 100 grams of oats. I'm gonna be using these new rolled overnight oats, so hopefully maybe it settles a little bit different on my stomach. It's a little bit easier to digest. But I'll do 80 to 100 grams of oats in one of these things here, and then I normally add blueberries, but I'm going to use a banana, which is good natural sugars, and then of course carbs. I'm going to add some organic honey for sweetness, top it off with a little bit of cinnamon. I'm going to mix this in there and let it settle overnight, and then I normally just add some organic coconut milk. I don't measure this out on because it does not have really any benefits for me to track it. I mean, it has I think like 9 carb, 1 protein, and then 4.5 fat, so if you want to track that, then you can, but for me it doesn't really matter too much. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and mix that up, put it in the fridge. Normally what you can do if you don't want to do it overnight, if you want to prep it like last minute, all it takes is about 30 minutes inside the refrigerator, and then you can go ahead and head out the door. But that's going to be it for tonight's recipe. I'm going to go ahead and prep this food, get ready for tomorrow, and then I'll see y'all next clip. Alright, what's good, y'all? I feel like y'all already know the vibes. I'm having about 200 grams of sweet potatoes with 120 grams of the ground chicken, and then we're having sweet baby rays on top. But some things I want to talk to you guys about later on in the video, not necessarily in the car, but we're going to talk about my macros, we're going to talk about my training split, we're going to talk about a possible show coming up. Yes, it's not what you guys think, but it is a show, and it could be possible, and it could be probable, and it could be soon. I don't know, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. I'm about to go and smash lunch, man. I don't have much time left, and then we'll talk later on. Yo, serious shout out to Ann, bro. She hooked me up with all the freaking goods from the show this past weekend. She got me some keto snacks, got me some samples. Yo, she's the real MVP, G. Y'all notice what I'm about to do is I'm about to fix my form just a little bit. So if you notice, I pick my head up sometimes whenever I'm doing bench press. I do it sometimes on incline bench as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on keeping my head flat against this seat right here. That'll prevent injury and strain whenever you're pushing weight. So if you notice that you feel like a little tinge in your shoulder area or the back of your neck, that's probably because your posture's messed up. One of my homeboys, Majesty, he pointed it out to me when I was doing incline. I just completely took it out of my incline and it completely changed my life, and I realized I was doing it on this last set. So that was really just a warm-up anyway. So I threw 2 10s on each side, so I just went up 20 pounds. I'm going to knock out my first working set. We're going to go 4 working sets, then we're going to finish this off. But just pay close attention to your form whenever you're doing these exercises, because even the slightest thing, you can injure yourself, and you'll realize you're wondering why your back is hurting or why your neck is hurting. So it's small stuff like that, man. Let's go ahead and knock these sets out. All right, what's good, y'all? So I am in San Antonio right now, about to go pull up with my boy Lomax, about to go get a fresh cut. As y'all can see, your boy's looking really rough right now. It is UTA weekend as usual, and you know UTA weekends we don't do nothing but chill and get stuff done. So that's what I'm about to go do. Already did some banking, already freshened up. Might go hit the gym, but we're about to go get cut up real quick and then grab some grub. My meals for the day haven't been as good as they probably should be, but we still been making it work nonetheless. So I'll talk to you guys after I get cut up. I'll show you guys what your boy gonna be working with, and then yeah.
Man, if you don't sit your goddamn uncle ass pistol grip chin down.
All right, y'all, so just got cut up by my boy Lomax. I'm gonna go ahead and put his Instagram at the bottom half of the screen. My boy is nice with the Clippers. If y'all in San Antonio, hit him up on Instagram. He'll hit you back. He'll get you cut up real nice. But the plan for the rest of the evening is to go and find food. I still have like 2,700 calories left in today's caloric intake that I need to get in. That's normally like 2 really big meals that I'm gonna have to try to fit in. So these might have to be dirty calories. What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another day of this vlog. I have to be at work at 6:30, so I'll probably leave in like 10 minutes, but I'm about to have breakfast. So we're having a resiliency day. And in the military, typically all that means is just like mandatory fun or a bunch of briefings talking about like stress and how to deal with your stress and stuff, only because our suicide rates are so high in the military, which is nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with. Don't get me wrong, because I used to be a mental health technician, so I know how serious it is. It's just that the military is so weird about how they handle this type of stuff. But I'm about to have breakfast. So I put you guys on last time. I'm not gonna tell y'all again, man. Y'all got to try these oats, man. These are so good. But for the most part, today's gonna be pretty chill. After that, we got like this team luncheon or whatever, so my office is pretty cool. So that's really about it. I'm about to go ahead and have breakfast, and I'll talk to you guys probably once I get back to the Houston area, because not really much to vlog about today. I'm not taking my camera out there. Obviously, it's gonna be a professional environment, sort of. It's supposed to be lax, but I'll talk to you guys soon, man. Remember to leave a like on the video, leave some comment in the comment section, and I will see y'all soon. Last night, this is what I did last night. I forgot. So I didn't go out. I ended up like indulging in these cookies, which is like 330 calories per cookie, and basically that pizza right there. But in fitness, you have to have balance. So I'll talk to you guys once I get back to Houston, man. I love you guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another day of this vlog. It's actually Saturday, and I'm actually getting ready for work, but I want to give you guys a quick physique update, go over my macros and stuff, and what I'm gonna be focused on hitting during this bulk, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about a possible show. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick physique update. I don't know my standing weight right now because my scale broke, so as soon as I get a new one, I'll let you guys know what I'm looking like. All right, what's good, y'all? So I'm about to go ahead and end this video right here, but I wanted to talk to you guys really quick just about my macros and about what I'm planning for in the future, and also to give you guys a quick tip. So if you're bulking and you're just trying to put on size, focus on hitting your target calories. So whether that's 2,800, 3,500, 4,000, 5,000, doesn't matter. Focus on getting those calories in, you will gain weight. But if you're a little bit more strategic about it, if you're bulking before you go into a cut for a show or contest prep, then that's when you want to have something like MyFitnessPal, Trifecta Fitness, Tracking App, or something like that to track your calories. But if it's that stressful for you, just take the macro tracker away and then just focus on like getting whole foods in you, complex carbs, portion control, things like that. But going into my macros, so I readjusted my macros and I did it for a reason, because I want to keep my fats very minimal, but I'm going with 250 grams of protein, 120 fat, and about 480 carb. That's going to sit me at about 4,000 calories. And the reason why I took my caloric intake down was because with my schedule, getting that much food in me is very difficult. So I want to see how my body sits at 4,000 calories, and then I'll readjust to like, if I need to like put on my weight and bulk more aggressively, then I'll do so. But the show that I'm thinking about doing, I just let it out. The thing that I'm thinking about doing, so I was talking to this bodybuilder who works out at our gym, and she thinks that I would do really well in Beachbody. So everybody knows I want to step into men's physique, but I'm not near as big enough. It's going to be years before I put on the size that I need to. So I'm shooting for this. It's out here in Stafford, Texas. Make sure you guys can see that. So it is the Legacy Classic. The Legacy Classic is taking place out here in Stafford, and I really want to try to shoot for it, but I'm only shooting for the Beachbody category, not men's physique, not this year, unless I can put on a great amount of size. So the goal of this whole lean bulk is to put on about 15 to 20 more pounds, which I feel like I can do within a 5 to 6 month period. I think I can at least put on 15 pounds in 5 months. I feel like that's realistic. So I'm gonna shoot for that, and then we're gonna see what I'm looking like. If I feel like I can do damage to the Beachbody category, then I will go for it. If not, then obviously I'll pull out. But my goal is June 20th to do the Legacy Classic here at Stafford. But you guys pray for me. Pray for me. If you guys have any tips, I've never prepped for a show. I've never done anything like this. This is totally like out of my realm. But leave some comments, leave your feedback, leave your advice in the comment section. I'll get back to you guys. Follow me on Instagram at LA_BeFit. I really got to get ready for work now, so I'll talk to you guys next video. Thank you guys for tuning in for episode 1. And for messing with your boy, I'll talk to y'all later.